Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of my Grasping Fortune Best Play as Lukas Gasich. I think it's episode 4, right? Let me think, so that's right, yeah. Alright. I don't remember exactly what I was doing the last time. Go to Golmok. Go to grow a deer. I need to find gold, ebony, and adamantium. I need to take this to Almas Thirr, right? Yeah. I should give her 40 drakes, 10 hacklow leaves, and a dozen eggs. She'll give me 5 mage's eye scrolls and a magic ring, and then kind of wants me to ask her 3 questions. Okay. More rats. A place called Bool. Anbar Sud, which is northwest of Arvud. Yeah, that should be everything. Alright.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
Excuse me,
What
sir.
say you?
Hello, Queen Baron Zaya. Alright, I think everything's taking me... have I gotten... I can't get a job from the Imperial Legion, it's remembered. Okay. So, I need to go to Bool, grow a deer, and Almas Thirr. I have 2 options here. I could walk all the way from here to Bool, or I could take a boat to Almas Thirr. Yeah, but I need my Pakwar to be with me. Well, I guess I could just take the supplies I need with me to Almas Thirr, keep my Pakwar here, and then I'll just walk up towards Bool. What do you think? No, wait. Okay. So I need to keep things on me that I'm gonna need. So I don't really need my my Legion gear. Come with me. I'm gonna see if I can get a full set of steel armor. Maybe. I don't know. Do you have a full set of steel? You have a steel cuirass and a steel shield. What do you have? You have boots, helmet, and pauldrons. So I would need gauntlets and greaves. I can sell these. I'll hold on to the silver broadsword. I will sell the lance of fiery hoof.
What is this regarding Cyrodiil?
Yeah. Steel cuirass, steel shield. Come. I'll keep this on me in case I need it. Okay. I need the hackler leaves. I need a plumber. Or I need the plumber eggs. Take these. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna take that instead. Get the steel shield. Instead of iron bolts, let's take the steel bolts. What's the damage of this level brought forward? 4 to 14, 4 to 14, 2 to 14. This is technically slightly higher. Yeah, no, this is better. Spark sword's better. I'll keep the crossbow. I just need greaves and gauntlets. Why is this so heavy? I feel like I'm extra encumbered. Alright. I equipped the shield, right? Yeah. Well, I'll check to see if this dude has it. I need what? Gauntlets and greaves. This is steel helm. This person is a weaponsmith. Yeah, he's not gonna have really anything I'm looking for.
Do you want some?
Woodworker. Mystical Emporium. He might have something. No. Tail tear. Tail. What? Tails. Can't read. Excuse me, madam. Nope. She just has a bunch of crossbow stuff, which is cool. Ooh, steel crossbow. That would be nice. Hold on.
I'm not busy now. What do you need?
Actually, do I have these? I have these saved as number 7. Oops, forgot to type in. Crossbow, yeah. So, steel crossbow. Can I get this for like 125? Okay. And then I'm going to sell my wooden one. Can I get it for 43? Okay. Replace it with a steel crossbow. So I have a steel crossbow, steel bolts. Still have an iron sword. I wish I could get like a good, really good steel sword. That's an enchanter. He might have like an enchanted one, so it might be really expensive. Or she, I guess. Oh, you gotta have some armor. Probably done Mary, but I'll still check. Okay, he has a right gauntlet. And not a whole lot else. I only have... still left gauntlet. What? Did you just have a right gauntlet? What? Come with me. Oh, not go back. Come. Elixir. Potter. So I'm literally only missing the right gauntlet and the greaves. Okay, I need you to move. Now I look like a proper knight. Maybe I'll just go with the Imperial Steel. Okay, come. Left gauntlet. I'll get myself the left gauntlet back. I have a full gauntlet set. I'm almost fully over encumbered. Okay. You, go back. I'm gonna go get a ship to Almas here. Actually, I could probably... There's a Mage's Guild in Almas here. I could probably get a trip there for
King
less.
and Emperor.
Where's y'all's guild guide? I assume it's either top floor or downstairs. No, it's probably downstairs. That looks like the boss. No, maybe it is upstairs. What the heck? Oh no, it's in here. Okay. Can you take me? Bolfian, Almas there. 10 gold. See? How much gold was I supposed to give that woman? I should give her 40 drakes, 10 hacklow leaves, and a dozen eggs. Okay. What else did it say about her? Mamea Banapli. Down to the Almas Thirr's western docks. Okay.
How do you do?
How do I get out of here? Oh, flag. I see some docks over here. So I'm looking for Mamea Panapli. It's an outfitter.
Are you here to visit the Bloodstone
So what's this
Shrine?
regarding?
Creepy. Oh, that might be her.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Greetings, sir. I'm waiting for someone, but until he arrives, I'm happy to talk. Actually, hold on. What was I supposed to say exactly? Once I identify myself with the phrase Demons of Veloth, I should give her these things. Okay. Ever they test us. Thank you for your payment, sir. As agreed, here are my wares. Tell your employer I am bound for Rhoradale once I conclude my business here. And now you have 3 questions. Let us start. Have I been receiving my regular payments? Yes, I have been receiving my regular payments from the company as scheduled. The last payment was left in the spot I expected it to be in at the time I expected it, but I had no problems retrieving it, and no one saw me retrieve it. I may only hope my business with the company proceeds as smoothly in the near future. Have any issues come up? Vaguely worded the inquiry may be, I can confidently answer that no, I have not had any issues come up since the company last paid me. The rule of law remains strong, the roads I walk remain safe, and as I expected, I have been able to profitably barter the goods in which the company pays me. I appreciate your concern. I have found the local rates on salt rates as steady as ever. Neither supply nor demand has increased or decreased. House Dress is, as it has always been, an extremely reliable trading partner to House Enduril, and do not see this changing in either of our lifetimes. So give her the stuff. Mage's Scroll Eye, Magic Ring. 3 questions. Calm Humanoid, Detect Enchantment. Alright. What are my other jobs here? Mardia, that was in Rhoradale. That's here. More rats. This wants me to go to Vul. Okay, that was my only thing I really had to do here. I'll still probably stay here and check out around here. Is there a Fighters Guild here? So that was an outfitter. That was a Mage's Guild. Pawnbroker. I'll look around to see if there's a Fighters Guild here. But that was going to be a Legion.
To you, Outlander. What brings you to Almas Thirr?
I thought it was going to be, you know, a Legion or EEC outpost here, so. There's a Daedric Shrine over there. Oh, Fighters Guild, perfect.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Greetings, friend to friend. May fortune be with you.
Nice to see a friendly face in Almas Thirr. What can I do for you? Almas Thirr's bridge is the only way to cross the river without chartering a boat. It's also a stronghold of the native temple cult and a popular stop for their pilgrims. Personally, I know little of the gods and saints the Dunmer worship, so I can't tell you much else. Almas Thirr consists of 2 parts. The western part is the market and forum quarter, built atop a broad bridge. It connects directly to the land of Alalu. The eastern part is a canton, with a bridge to the eastern bank of the Thirr. Beyond that bridge is the Bloodstone Shrine. The shrine supposedly marks where St. Veloth crossed the river Thirr. The monastery on the eastern bank houses the shrine itself. Occasionally you'll see pilgrims on the Bloodstone pilgrimage making their way to it through the city. A rough ritual the temple runs here. A pilgrim has to walk the length of the city with a sharp rock in their shoe. Many give up after only a few steps. Rolthus Thaler seems to think there's a choir of dreg living in the waters off Almas there. It says they're living in a wrecked ship or grotto, but it'd be unusual for dreg to swim in these parts. Maybe the old gaffer should steer clear of Madythe, but I guess that might be a bit difficult considering he's a bartender. I'm not privy to local secrets. Maybe you could try asking one of the natives. Talk to Jabaska. Rodir is the chapel of the Indoril-Ilvi. It is the principal holding of the Indoril along the Thirr, and lies on a small tributary a little to the east of the Almas Thirr. The major domo of the crossing, Andor Orothi, presides over Almas Thirr. Grandmaster Alaur Daras leads its garrison of ordinators. Loris Dalan leads the clergy at the Wastework temples. Anyone wishing to join the temple should speak with her. Hetman Lothro represents the Velothi townspeople. Irnami Silsi commands a company of Indoril guards stationed on the eastern bank. Jabaska is the Fighters Guild steward. Tanakas is the Mages Guild steward, and Lionel Saravane is the local Morag Tong Guild master. I don't envy the man's position. No matter what he does, it either upsets the Indoril or the Hlalu. There's no middle ground to be found for them. So considering that neither side has burned almost Thirr to the ground yet, I'd say that he's doing a fine job keeping them in line. From the chapel of Rodir, Indoril-Ilvi presides over the village of Dondril and Fool on the eastern bank. To the west you'll mostly find Hlalu plantations and smaller farms. The largest is the Oran plantation. Following Velos path west takes you through the fishing villages of Indalruin into the river port of Lan-Uc. Further downstream you reach Old Ebonheart, an imperial fortress city at the Thirr's mouth. The canton has 4 levels. Senior clergy reside in the plaza, and the wasteworks house the ordinator barracks and temple offices. The canal works is where the commoners gather. Hardly anyone heads down into the underworks. Pilgrims flock to the Bloodstone Shrine, found in the monastery on the eastern bank. Feel free to ask if you need to find your way across the bridge. Okay. Thanks for coughing right on me.
How does the day greet you, friend?
Moment, is this your first time in Almas Thirr? Yeah. I heard that an ordinator from Nerkram arrived in Almas Thirr recently. He's at the monastery of St. Veloth looking for temple curates who could assist him in his duties. Okay.
Three blessings, Sarah.
Yo, I like your arm. You got frickin' ebony, bro. I don't think we've been introduced, traveler. I am Meryl Delobar. How can I help you? Warrior and swordsman of the Fighters Guild. Priests don't have as much time to spare for the poor and sick, not like in the old days. We can't just wait for them to make our problems go away anymore. I've heard that Lan-Uc has been getting more and more unsafe for travelers, pilgrims lately. Scams, kidnappings, and even murders abound. Sounds like the Tong has completely taken over the city. It's really an embarrassment to Hlalu. Ernani Silsi is always looking to punish the wicked and quell the heretical. Not even the ordinators can match her zeal. So Ernani Silsi, I think I've heard that name before.
Friend?
Here for orders, Paladin? Jabaska can always use more muscle. Jabaska has a bounty on one Crito Venipter. Crito Venipter is a mercenary from out west. Took a job from the Hlalu to take care of an Indoril agent. The esteemed Indoril-Ilvi is displeased with this, but the Morag Tong cannot do such work, and so we must take care of our friend Ser Venipter. He is somewhere here in Almas Thirr. Ask the locals. Perhaps if you have friends of the criminal variety, they can help you track him down. Kill him, and Jabaska will have your pay. The Dunmer Lord of Roadir does not care for his brethren across the river. This serves you and Jabaska just fine. Okay.
Happy to help. What's your problem?
Kalita, what I do here is none of your business. Okay, ma'am.
Is there something I can do for you?
Haven't heard of him. Ask someone else. Okay. I heard something about someone in the temple who needed help with dealing with heretics. I'm fine with doing that. I don't know if I have to be like a member of the temple to do that, but I'm always glad to help. Especially if it's like demons or even if it's just people helping spread demons.
Divided by the Thirr, united by the three.
I can't wait till House Endoro comes out. I
Is there
really want to
something you
play as like
need?
an Endoro, like ordinator. Welcome to Almas, Thirr, stronghold of House sorry, I meant the temple, of course. Not many outlanders live in Almas. One who comes to mind is Tilresi, the bookseller. She set up shop in the canal works a few years back. She's a little strange, as outlanders are, but the local Dunmers seek her counsel if they have trouble understanding foreigners. Perhaps she has counsel for other outlanders as well. Canal works... Tilresi. Madurano's apartment. That's how it works. I'll look for this Tilresi. A Fletcher. Probably doesn't have anything I immediately want. I'm fine with my crossbow.
Oh, it's you. Oh, can I help? It's you. Can I help you?
Do you even know who I am? I've never met any of you people before. Here it is.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Welcome to my store, Outlander. Have a look around. This is the largest collection of books in the Enthrin, and while you're here, maybe you could help me disprove some false accusations. A good friend of mine told me that the Ordinators are going to search my store for heretical books. I'm certain that this is part of a plot to frame me. What makes you believe this? You see, I have a rival, if you can call him that. He's a traveling bookseller, offering his wares to the rich Hlalu slave owners across the river. Ever since he first set foot in Almas, he's been eyeing my store. I suspect him of having a hand in this investigation. If it is true, how can I help you? I think that he learned of a book here called On the Importance of Heresy. To the dull and illiterate, this might seem like an affront to the temple, and an open declaration of support for heretical thoughts. However, the text merely ponders the duality of the holy and the wicked. To prove my right to the Ordinators, I need you to obtain something for me on the evils of heresy. It's an essay debating the points made in the controversial book. Can you do this for me? Sure, I'll help you. Thank you, Pilip Gasich. I'm sure you understand that this store will close if I can't keep my name clean. We mustn't allow that heathen Hlalu to replace me. Look around the temple in Almas, or better, in a bookstore in another town. You're certain to find a copy somewhere. Make haste if possible. I've had quite enough of rumors recently. Take the time to learn about Morrowind, its custom, and its history. Read books, ask questions, pay attention, and be respectful. This may not sound like a secret, but you'd be surprised to learn how many Outlanders neglect to follow this simple rule. Okay. On the evils of heresy. Wait, I want to go back up. No, wait, that's down. Oh, here is up, right? No. Where does this go? Where am I now? Oh, I'm on the other side of Almas Thirr. Contraband warehouse. Not really what I'm looking for.
Divided by the Thirr, united by the three.
An alchemist. An enchanter. It goes upstairs, but I heard something over here.
They're all scum, aren't they? We must watch them closely.
A temple.
Do you seek training?
Saints bless you, Outlander. Welcome to the Almas temple. How can I help you? Do you seek to join? Not necessarily, but... Heard of this man? I haven't heard of him. As someone else. Damn. The atmosphere is tense here in Almastyr. House Flaluan and are at odds with each other, and they're bringing their troubles to the city. Acolytes who join the temple here try their best to keep the peace. It is unwise to trade secrets, Outlander. Heed the anticipations and guard your secrets from your foes. Are you looking for a book? I believe Andril Solothi might be able to help you. You can find him in his office. Andril Solothi. Okay. How do I get higher up? Oh, this one.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Nice hair. I've heard rumors of the Ordinators investigating Telresi for heresy. She sells so many books, I wouldn't be surprised if she managed to hide a few illegal ones in her store. Almastyr's monastery is ancient, and the Bloodstone Shrine more so, but the stronghold itself is not. It was built because the houses stopped working together. It is a far cry from the days when Veloth's people marched as a single body. Endor Arothi. We also have an important visitor from Vivek, Philora Darren of the Boy Armature. She's following the steps of Saint Veloth on Veloth's path, but for the moment she honors us with her presence here. Okay.
Shopping for enchantments?
No, but thank you for offering.
My prices are reasonable.
On the Evils of Heresy? I believe we have a copy or two here. It's going to cost you 120 rings. I'd rather not buy the book now. Okay. He has one, so I just need to make 100 gold.
Is there
I also want to meet
something
this
I
boy
can
armored.
do for you?
Okay, I can't go that way.
I'm not busy now. What do you need?
I'm good.
Outlander, what do you want?
Ooh,
I worked out.
What is this regarding Cyrodiil?
3 blessings, Paladin. I hope you're enjoying Almastyr's hospitality more than I am right now. I'm in somewhat of a delicate situation at the moment. It's a matter of trust, Pilip Gasich, and I don't trust you enough yet. What if I shine my shoes in front of you? I've been feeling without the grace of my lord recently, so I decided to travel Veloth's path to reconnect with the small folk and the faithful again. It was going quite well, and I was beginning to rediscover my purpose. Then, when I reached Almastyr a few days ago, I made the choice to stay at the local hostel. Ordinary pilgrims stay at the hostel of the crossing, but I awoke to the worst news I could imagine. My prized glass sword was missing. Stolen, most likely. Yes, my enchanted glass short sword. It's been mine since I became a Point Armager, and it's served me well. I simply can't continue my pilgrimage or go back to my order without it. I've tried to find the thief on my own, but the pilgrims at the hospital were too frightened to talk to me. Sometimes their reputation could be a burden. I can't ask the Ordinators for help either. They would never let me live it down. I don't know what to do. I can take a look. You would? That would be much appreciated. As I said, I was staying at the hostel at the crossing when it was stolen, so you should ask there first. The hostel is a large building on the north side of the canton's exterior. Hopefully the guests will be more forthcoming with you than they were with me. And one more thing, don't speak a word of this to the Ordinators. I couldn't deal with their snide remarks that they learned of this embarrassing accident.
I'm not busy now. What do you need?
I'm assuming that goes, yeah, same place.
What is this
Probably
about?
100 places in here I could go to, but I want to find this place that I'm supposed to be. So it's only outside. Maybe down there. I'm not going to jump. That's suicidal. Oh, I forgot. I put my shoes on. Yeah, there's just... I'm pretty sure that's a shrine to Malakath, like right there, looking at the crossing. Oh, lag. I'm trying to find the hostel.
I'm not busy now.
No, looks like more tone. So she said on the northern side of the canton, so it should be around here somewhere, right? Could be down there. That looks more like an alchemist shop. Yeah, brewers and fishmongers hall. Ooh.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
I'm a guest here. I wouldn't want to gossip. I don't spend enough time here to know many secrets. Do you know anything of importance?
Tell your friends about this place.
You're saying that a glass sword was stolen here? That's terrible. I pray that you'll find the transgressor that has abused our hospitality in such a way. Oh, that wasn't really helpful. I haven't heard of him. As someone else. Okay. Can't say I've noticed anything suspicious. Sorry.
Is there something I can do for you?
I might have to start talking to people a bit more. Well, why would I know anything about that? I don't even know that didn't even know that a buoyant armiger visited the hostel. Now, please lead me to my prayers. I didn't mention anything about a buoyant armiger. Care to try that again? Alright, I suppose there's no way I'm getting out of this mess. I might know something. I'm not blind, of course. I noticed that an armiger was staying at the hostel. Unfortunately, one of my fellow pilgrims took notice as well. His name is Brelin Drethos. He disappeared the same day that Felora Darren left the hostel. I've noticed that he used to leave his bed late at night, doing alms if he knows what. It didn't cross my mind at the time to report him, but now I can only assume that he was a thief under the guise of an honest pilgrim. On that fateful night, I mustered enough courage to follow him. I didn't see a glimpse of the sword, but I saw him enter the pawnbroker shop at the western markets. Some say Adranabal is the pawnbroker's name. I think. Brelin left quite quickly, and he seemed agitated. I feared for my life, so I hid and ran away. I don't know where he went next, I'm sorry. I hope this helps, but please don't tell anyone else that it was me who saw him. So, Samsi Adranabal, the pawnbroker. Okay.
What's good
no
for
one
the
heard of
Empire
this
is good
man.
for business, citizen.
Do not stray from Belloth's path. Tell your friends about this place.
Oh, it's you.
Hello there, Outlander.
Can I
Are
help
you here for a pilgrimage or just sightseeing? Either way, I hope it's going better than how my pilgrimage is treating me. I came here to add to my grandfather's dedication, but the office of recording just doesn't let me see it. Oh, I came here to Almas Thirr to add a line to my grandfather's dedication, like my father before me. It's a tradition. I went to the office of recording in the Upper Wasteworks, but for some reason they don't let me see it. I hate to ask, as this pilgrimage is supposed to be my own, but perhaps you could help me. I'll help. What a relief. The only way I can think of get around the paper pushes of the office of recording is to go directly to the office of intercession at the plaza. I would, but I doubt they'd listen to me. Moram Laravor is the one to look for. Alternatively, maybe you could talk to this someone named Adosi Biran at the Limping Scrib, west of here. He offered to find it for me, but the price was much higher than I expected. I don't really have money.
Do not stray from Belloth's path.
Yes, sir. Pretty sure those are new voice lines. Like custom ones, like ones they added. Those aren't. I don't think those are vanilla. That looks like an Imperial male, maybe? I have bad eyesight? No, that's definitely a Nord. Jalar Indo sells weapons from his stall on the market street, but I doubt he's working with glass. Veldo Villaneth, on the other hand, is a fine smith. He's got a shop front on the western plaza downstream. I'd start by asking there. Running around the top level of the wasteworks the other day. Someone should really get a rat, call it a rat catcher.
Seen any elves?
Alright. I have several quests to do now.
I'm not
Excuse
busy
me, madam.
now. What do you
Put my boots back on. Well then. Some things to do here. I'll probably do these things, and then when I'm done, I'll probably end my episode. Then next episode, I'll go to row a deer. Alright. So, matter of record, I'm probably not going to pay for that. I'm going to go to Morrowind. That's when I go to row a deer. Need to find Cyrodiil-Valenwood. Found no information about him. I need to get 120 gold so I can buy that book. I need to go to Aag'ith and Aba'abaan. Okay, pawnbroker, Aag'ith and Aba'abaan. Oh, I can't see it for some reason. Yeah, more tongue. That's the limping scrib. That's important to know. I don't really have them. I mean, she said it's a lot of money. It's probably like 1,000 gold, which I don't have, or more, which I definitely don't have. Oh. With that outfit, Pilip Gasich, you must be doing well for yourself. How can I help you? The Daedric ruin of Hadrum-Nabibi looms north of Almas. It's a constant reminder to not show weakness in the face of the bad trader, to persevere in body and mind like Saint Voloth did. I knew this was coming. Yeah, Berlin tried to sell it to me. Do you think I'm stupid? I don't just buy everything that people throw on my counter. Glass weapons are a hot enough article already, and it was obvious that the fool stole the sword from someone important. If I bought it, the ordinators would be all over my shop. But I'll admit that Berlin didn't leave my shop empty-handed. I don't have everything to hide, so if it gets you off my back, I'll tell you. I recommended that I get in touch with Lazar Pajad. He's a Breton merchant, and he doesn't have the scruples that I do. If you're fast enough, you'll find Lazar and Berlin at Marbani crossing at Lake Antrim, south of here. I know that Relis Nelor at the dock sometimes takes passengers upstream there. Okay. That's important to know. I don't think I could probably fight him now. But that is good to know.
Whatever you...
Still freaking looking for Vito. Okay, so I know where that is. So I need money. And... okay, I guess going up to the top is probably what I'd do then. Orange Plantation, Habdum Rabidibi, Dalrun, Lan Ek, Marbani Crossing. That's really far south. Isn't that like Andaram? That's pretty far south. There you go. Actually, I'll switch it back over to local. Alright, I'll go up to the top of the tower. All the way up to the plaza. Some kind of village or something down there. There's a dwarven ruin there. Okay. You can see a lot from up here. Some sort of Hlalu plantation over there. Is that the Oran one? Yeah, that's probably the Oran plantation. Alright. There's a bridge of some kind down there. I don't want to go to the upper works. I want to go up here to the plaza. So who is it I'm supposed to talk to up here? Matter of record. Moram Larvor at the Office of Intercession. This guy looks like he's dressed in fine clothing.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Hlalu. You must be mistaken. There couldn't possibly be a reason for someone like you to talk to me. I hardly see the need to tell you, but I am Avan Hlalu, house brother of House Hlalu, and a proud son of its founding family. I have been dispatched to Almas Thirr to represent the Hlalu Council. Okay.
Divided by the Thirr, united by the Three.
I'm not going to mention anything to him. How has no one heard of this man?
Do not stray from Belos.
Office of Intercession.
Divided by the Thirr, united by the Three.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
That rat's in the bag.
Hold on. Nope, that would have been press. Okay. Moram Larvor. No.
Outlander, what do you want?
Alright. Coordinators Urware. No, I don't want to be in. I want to be in the Office of Intercession.
What is this about?
Do not stray from Belos' path.
Yes, I get it. Okay, you've got to be the man I'm looking for.
What is this regarding, Cyrodiil?
3 blessings, Outlander. This is the Office of Intercession. What's your question? If you believe you were wronged by a member of the temple, or fear that our dogmas were misinterpreted or abused, you may leave a plea here. We'll make sure everything was in accordance with the sacred texts and decrees of the Almsavi and punish the guilty if necessary. I assume Bidsi Omathi sent you this way. Yes, some talk of her has spread around. Shame about that matter. I can approve the dedication to be released for a small fee of 10. Thank you. Tell Madura Andrana, the office of recording, that you have my approval. She can get you the dedication. Okay. No, this way.
Outlander.
It's not you. What brings you to the Office of Recording, Outlander? We record. Every ship that passes through Almas Thirr needs a manifest. All the tithes they've paid need to be recorded. It's important work, and with Almsavi's blessing, we make sure nothing is amiss. You're looking for the Omathi dedication? I knew I wouldn't be able to avoid this. We might have had a small fire in the archive, just a small one. Comes with the territory of having a room full of valuable paper, you see. The dedication she's looking for may have been destroyed in the fire. We couldn't find it after we quickly extinguished the flames. I'm sorry, I'll allow you to search for the document yourself in the office downstairs, but I can't give you any guarantees that it's still there.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay. That kind of sucks if it's burned up. There's someone in here. I was hoping she'd have more information.
What is this about?
Oh. Well, it singed around the edges, but otherwise perfectly legible. On it is a dedication made by Garan Omathi, and lines added to it by his son. There's more than enough space for other family members. What did I get? I didn't see what it said. Wait, hold on. It's been way too long since I've quick saved. I don't want to go back that far. Alright, well, I found the papers. You found it? I'm so glad that it's not destroyed. Do you have any idea how much paperwork that saves me? Yeah, it would kind of suck. Wow, I'm so glad I did not pay a lot of money to whoever it was. I paid 10 gold, and I found it almost immediately. It was just behind a crate, or like behind some vases, because someone was too lazy to like actually look. Where was that person at? They were down in the place below. So I think I'll talk to her, and then I think I'll get a ship down to that place. And then what else do I have to do in Almas there? Matter of record. Did that. I need to still not find Vanipter, but I don't know where he is. Like, I've been looking everywhere and I haven't found him. Should check. Breathing the water. No. I think my favorite races to play are probably orcs and nords in this game. I feel like you can just be like the perfect, like, wandering warrior. Like, even like a lot of the time when I play just like my favorite character to play is just like a nord, like spell sword or something, or like an orc crusader. I know those are like weird things to play. Like, you'd think, oh, barbarian or warrior or something like that. But honestly, I kind of like playing like an honorable orc warrior who does the right by other people, even though he is treated terribly by society. Or a Nord, you know, who uses a little bit of magic with his, you know, fighting style. Who was it that wanted this? Something Omafi? It was downstairs.
Oh, please, gods. Don't let him start.
Is there something I can do for you?
Any progress with my grandfather's dedication? Yes. Here it is at long last. Sure, it's a bit sooty, but I can still write my line and complete my pilgrimage. Thank you, Pilip. Here, this reward won't be enough of the good you've done, but is all I can reasonably offer. I mean, 15 gold is better than what I had before. So, I still need to find Vanipter. I haven't a freaking clue. I mean, I'm gonna go check out that, the scrib. What is the limping scrib? That sounds probably like it's the poorer inn in town, and that's probably where the Thieves Guild is. So if anyone's gonna know where he is, it's probably be someone there, or he could be in there. I like the idea. I like this idea of playing like an Imperial Knight, kinda. I mean, I could have just played the generic Knight, but I'm testing out this character, probably for when I play multiplayer with my brothers. Though I'm not sure. This might not be a full Grasping Fortune let's play. This might be more of a... I'm not sure yet. I know I've labeled it as a Grasping Fortune let's play, but I might change it to be like just, you know, general exploration. And also I might just do like there's a lot of stuff with Tamaro built. I technically haven't even ever finished the game Morrowind. So like there's a lot I could do. I think the only content I've finished, like, basically almost to the max would probably be the Kingdom of Anvil. That's about it. And even then, there's still probably a lot I missed out on.
Sarah.
What is this regarding Cyrodiil?
No, I don't want to play a game of 36. Okay, someone has to have heard of this man.
On your way.
Crito, he's lying low with the pious pirate. He's on the south side of the city around all the docks. He's got a quick temper, so be careful what you say to him. I have a lead. See, I knew it was a good idea to do this. See,
Do not stray.
One of my main problems when I play this game is I have a tendency to have like the restart itis thing. I don't know what other people call it, but just like I'll make a character, I'll have fun with them for a little while, and then I'll be like, oh, but I just came up with this cool idea for another character, and I'm like, well, I kind of want to play that character now. So then I just abandon the character I've been playing, that I've been having fun with, and then I start my new character, and then basically I do that to the point where I get tired of playing the start of the game over and over and over again.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
That is Creto Benifter.
May I help? Is there something? Time to talk? I've
I
a
need
few
to be
minutes.
extremely careful here. Without outfit, Pilip, you must be doing well for yourself. That's me. The Fighters Guild sent me to kill you.
Pointless.
What are you, some low-life,
Give in.
some low-rate guild sellsword? Try it. We'll see who kills who. Wow, he one-shot me.
Ah,
Oh, crap.
welcome.
Okay, there is no point
What
in
may
doing
I do
that.
for you?
He so quickly killed me. It's not even funny. What kind of sword is that?
Surrender now, and I might let you live.
What is this regarding?
I will enjoy this.
Why have I not equipped my bolts?
What regarding Cyrodiil?
No, that's so annoying.
Do you want
Oh,
something
so
from me?
annoying. If
You're mine.
Is there something I can do for you?
yeah, I'm gonna reload that. Oops.
Ah,
Pressed
welcome.
F10.
What
Okay.
may I do for you?
First of all, I'm equipping my crossbow bolts. Second of all,
You make this too easy.
I'm not bitten. Is there
okay, I
something
need you to move, buddy.
for you? Who may speak?
Die, scoundrel.
Steel fire sword. Well, that's better than what I got. Choose a bone mold armor. I don't really use medium armor. I will take that steel fire sword. That's gonna be better than what I got. I wish I could take his armor because I'd sell it, but I just over encumber myself. Unfortunately, this is the problem with just being so heavily encumbered all the time. This is why I think it's generally better to not start off using heavy armor.
I'm not busy
Instead, to
now.
start off using
What do
medium
you
armor
need?
and then train up heavy armor and then use it later. Because starting off with heavy armor, sure, you're like super protected in terms of like stuff, but it means you, one, can't move fast, and two, you can't carry a whole lot. So I think this class would be better off starting with medium armor and then transition. Which is part of the reason I'm testing it. Is I think
Something I
very rarely is it like, if I had stayed just with like iron armor maybe, but like obviously you pretty quickly find upgrades and you want to use those upgrades, but like my strength is only at 50. Maybe if I was like a Nord or an Orc or a Red Guard with like
Care to tell me what this is about?
Maybe. Starting off, it's just not great.
Is there something?
Right, no. I want lesser latent heal, right? No, lesser heal, sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hopefully I can get enough gold to buy that book. I'd also like to sell... Oh, yeah. I guess I could sell the sword and then come back and just sell more stuff. Barter. I'll sell the sword. Can I get that for like 28 gold? Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna quickly end the quest, see if I can get another quest, but come on. Come on. Really? That's a little bit silly. Yeah. I'm finding that, I think honestly, medium armor, and instead of restoration, I'd probably take alchemy, and instead of security, I'd probably take alteration.
So good to see.
Greetings, friend.
Because you want to know what's the worst part? If I want to heal myself and I'm in combat, it's just like this is going to happen. And I'm not going to be able to heal myself. Sure, when I have a much higher restoration, sure, it'd be fine. But like, obviously now I currently don't. At least with alchemy, like, you can just spam items together and make a thing. And it would fit well with the mercantile and speechcraft aspect of my character. Madythe is dead. Splendid, associate. Ilvi is pleased, and we have one less competitor. This is your reward. Speak to Jabaska when you're ready for more orders. Adolso Durinith is running down her debts. Jabaska needs you to collect Adolso Durinith's debt. The Dunmer has borrowed gold from a good gentleman of the Yellow Party, and has insistently refused to repay her debt. Our client's usual people have trouble crossing the Thirr, so we must do the work. Go to her shop in Vool and get the gold however you can. Kill her if you like, but don't try to. Try your luck. She doesn't look like much, but Jabaska here, she is some kind of veteran. Tough. She owes 500 gold. Another name for House Lalo. The Lalo are some of our best claimants, so follow your orders to the letter, associate. Okay, so that one also wants me to go to Vool. But yeah, like I was saying with this class, main changes, medium armor over heavy armor. I just train heavy armor up in the background, obviously, because with the amount of money I'd make, I'd probably, you know, with the amount of money I could be
Almas
making. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to take off my armor, drop it here, and then go pick up all the stuff that dude had, and then come and sell it. That way I can make some money. Because that's a good way of making money, is attacking places and looting it.
May I help?
See how much faster I move? This is the other thing. Like,
Yes,
Imperials have speed bonus, but because the heavy armor sort of covers that up, you don't really get to experience it. Also, I just feel like medium armor, at least early on, has more drip than heavy armor does. Obviously, once you get late game, there are some very good heavy armors. You can get Daedric, you get freaking Dwarven. Dwarven isn't as good, but you can get Dwarven, Daedric, Ebony, and there's obviously unique armor that you can get for heavy armor. And obviously, the end game thing would be able to use a mix of all of your different powerful armor artifacts you come across in the game, using light, medium, and heavy armor all at once. Oh, like there's another place.
Do not stray.
I'm going to sell this, and I think I'm going to head down to the place I'm looking for. Actually, hold on.
May I help you?
Can I get that for 330? Thank you. But now I have a bit more gold. I should be able to afford that book. This is why I kind of liked having the whatchamacallit around the guar, because the guar would just carry, like, while I'm walking around, I could theoretically just not wear my armor and just have the guar carry it, and then when I think I'm going to be going into combat, obviously if I'm running around in the wilderness, I'd probably wear like my medium armor. I guess I could do that, but I didn't bring my guar all, with me here to Almas Thirr. I think it's the upper wasteworks is where it was. Or the lower section of the upper wasteworks or something like that. I don't know. I think it's this one. It was someone upstairs, I believe. No, it wasn't. What was it?
Greetings, Outlander. Do you
Okay.
seek my services?
You've got a name? That's a start. If we can find this Brella and Drethos thug, I'm sure getting the sword back won't be difficult.
Sarah.
I mean, you have a glass sword, and that man now has the glass sword. And I don't know if it's enchanted or not, but if it is, that means I'm going to have to fight someone with a glass sword.
My prices are reasonable.
I believe you. But, hold on. Here, I'll pay. Here's the book. I hope you're going to find it convincing. I'll read it first. On the Evils of Heresy by Ulmelin Laren, Temple Scholar. Golsu Faralas opens her essay on the importance of heresy with a maxim of the blessed Saint Olms. While I do not doubt Faralas's intelligence and faith, I do fear that she must have fallen asleep during a few lectures at whichever school of theology she attended. Faralas is entirely mistaken on the topic of heretics. Faralas's essay quite simply misses the point and grants dangerous legitimacy to those who would stand in opposition to Umsavi. In her introduction, Faralas presents several hypothetical questions to her readers as if to suggest the questions are simply unanswerable. I shall attempt to respond. Who would test us if there were no enemies to the faith? Testing is not a requirement for the faithful to prove themselves to Umsavi. The strong do not need testing, as they are already unshakably resolute in their faith. The weak-willed shall always fall with or without testing due to their own inherent weaknesses, at which point they can only be corrected or purged. Of course, it is a sign of great strength to endure hardship and violence, but one is a true Dunmer, and if and only if their faith in Umsavi is true. Testing reveals to others our faith, but Umsavi knows our true thoughts. The House of Troubles and the Sharmat do so much harm to the faithful, and they provide nothing good. What use would the temple scholars have of their knowledge of the written law if the marginalia of the dissident priest were erased? Faralas is immensely mistaken about the rule of scholars if she believes that our sole role is to combat the deluded dissident priests. We educate others about the law so that they might live better lives which are more aligned with the divine law of Umsavi. Our knowledge of the law promotes the general felicity and well-being of the Dunmer people. As a scholar herself, Faralas should already know all of this. That she does not is troubling. The ordinators understand St. Olm's maxim very well, but it appears that Faralas does not. The House of Corners is a great threat to the Dunmer, and only by their faith in Umsavi and their eternal vigilance are the ordinators of war able to root out the evil souls of their followers and purge them. However, despite what Faralas foolishly posits, it is not the heretic's lifeblood which sanctifies the weapons of the ordinators. It is their faith and trust in Umsavi which consecrates their weapons. This unbreakable faith transforms the slaying of evildoers into a holy act. It is not the heretic's evil which transforms their death into a holy service. Whether it's true, any adventurer who purges a congregation of Dagon worshippers could be said to be holy. The ordinators have faith in Umsavi and do their will through the use of violence, and so they are blessed. Holiness flows from Umsavi, not from evil. Faralas's final argument is most compelling, though I wish to add my own interpretation. To speak heresy and thereby conquer it is exactly the basis of St. Olm's maxim. However, to do so successfully, one's soul must be fortified by faith in Umsavi. Understanding heresy to combat it is the concern of the Inquisitors and should be left to them exclusively. I wish to emphasize that, to the rest of the faithful, heresy is ugly in the eyes of Umsavi and should be avoided. I don't think this is going to be the book she's going to want. That sort of just proves the point. I believe she was in the canal works.
And I'll speak of Lada. What brings you to Almas, dear?
I think it's
Something moved in the water. Something big.
Come to my bookstore. May I help you find a particular text? You found a copy. Oh, that's brilliant. I put it on the shelf next to On the Importance of Heresy. I should also cover your expenses. How much did this book cost you? Was it like 120? Here's your pay then. Thank you for your help, Pilip. Thanks. Oh, you come to the right place. I try to improve understanding between natives and foreigners whenever I can, though I'm afraid I don't offer a single way to make people like you more, simple way to make people like a way for people to like you more. There's obvious things like respecting the locals and their customs, of course, but that's the bare minimum. If you want true respect, you'll have to work for it. Joining the temple will go a long way in Almas there, but make sure to behave accordingly. Someone will always be watching for you to slip up.
Is there...
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to joining the temple. I just don't really feel like it fits my character. The whole idea of my character, he's a Westerner, and he believes in Western ideals, and he believes in Western things. No, that's not to say he's going to be mean to people just because they have a different culture. He thinks his culture is better because, well, it's the culture that conquered the continent. Wait. Where am I going? I want to go to the western side because I want to go catch a ship down to that place so I can hopefully beat that dude. I think it'll be the last thing I do, and then I'll end my episode. Or maybe I'll end my episode before that. I might go rest in the fighting field.
Is there something you need?
Do I move faster without my armor on? Because I feel like I'm moving a lot faster. Hang on. But if that's the case, I'll just take off my armor when I don't want to use it. No, I'm moving about the same pace. When I'm not carrying my armor, I move a lot faster. Yeah, I think I'll end my episode here. I'll go rest in the basement of the Fighters Guild. Just, I hope I'm able to rest down here. Yeah, I can. Alright. Alright. I want to thank you all for watching episode 4 of my maybe Grasping Fortune Let's Play as Pilip Gasich, the Imperial Paladin. I will see you all next time, and remember, for King, Emperor, and Empire, citizen.